Welcome to our 5-part series for how to get every Overdrive initiative mission done. Every month we do a giveaway. This month's giveaway prize will be a Hull A. To enter, subscribe to the channel, like or dislike a video, and leave a comment on a video from this month. For the full giveaway details, make sure you visit our Billionaire Ninjas Discord or our social media at Ninjas Leap. I won't go into too much details of what the missions are. I'll just kind of say what I've learned. This is for people who are having a hard time and have already attempted them mostly, but I do have a 20-minute video that kind of talks about my experience with all of them if you need that. So I'll give my general tips as I do at the beginning of all of these videos. These apply regardless of which mission you're going into. So make sure you eat and drink before starting every single mission. You do not want to be in the middle of a mission and then not be able to complete the mission just because you're hungry, right? Or your character's hungry. Make sure you refuel and repair before every mission because you don't know when you'll get the next opportunity to or how long it'll take. Make sure you reset your respawn location at a space station for quick redeployment unless you have a Carrack, because then that's your best friend, and you know that has a tier 2 med bed and you could store a bunch of stuff on it and you could take vehicles with you. Make sure you prep before every single mission. Make sure you communicate during the missions. If you fail them, see what you did wrong and then fix it. These missions are best attempted late night when servers are fairly empty. Prepare to server hop and do not be afraid to use the American and European server. Just hop to every server you need to. Swap every server you need to until you find an empty server, or fairly empty. It doesn't have to be completely empty. Then check your mission history to make sure you completed the missions every single time you complete any mission. Beware of the server frames per second. If the frames are high, expect higher difficulty in FPS related missions. If frames are low, expect higher difficulty in ship combat related missions. As always, beware of the griefers, just trying to ruin the fun. All right, so let's get into mission 2. So this one is called priority targets. So there's kind of 3 parts to this mission. So you got to fly to the key holder. Then you have to destroy the ships and grab the key. And then you got to bring the key to the second location. Okay, so this is your prep is going to be a little different for this one. So you don't need armor like you did for the last one. You could just wear a flight suit. And when you wear flight suits, you run faster, and I think your EVA speed is faster actually as well. So, don't worry about, bringing a whole bunch of weapons and stuff. You don't need that for this one. Bring a tractor beam with you in case the key is in a difficult to reach space, because sometimes you can't just grab it. You have to actually use your tractor beam to bring either the body that's carrying it with you or the key closer to you, right? Now, take some fully crewed ships that deal heavy DPS and have decent fuel. I suggest an Inferno, Corsair, Redeemer, Scorpius, F8C, Connie, whatever you got, right? Whatever you got, make sure it has a lot of fuel in it. You'll need to do this mission 3 times, so quantum fuel capacity is important unless you want the mission to just last a lot longer. So also change your stock ship loadouts to either fast drives of high or high capacity drives for your quantum drives. If you want a ship not known for speed or capacity, you're definitely going to have to upgrade those anyway. So while you're at it, upgrade everything else. Your shields, your coolers, your ship weapons, just upgrade everything, right? And remember, in order to upgrade, your ship has to be stored. So if your ship is stored at that location, you can then go and get your guns, make sure go and get whatever you're putting into the ship, and you can grab those things out of your local inventory and apply them to your ship. Okay, so just make sure you do that the right way. Don't leave the station before you upgrade all your stuff, because I've done it. It sucks. So what else do we have here? So take at least 1 single seat fighter to simplify the EVA. It's not required, but I suggest it because it's really simple to just hop out of that Inferno, cockpit straight to, get the key and then hop right back in it. It's very easy if you do it that way. The mission is one of only 2 of these missions that I think most people could actually do solo. But again, as I said in my first video, I think you should bring at least 3 people, no matter what you're doing. At least 3, but I suggest 4. Next, you got to fly to the key holder. So make sure you enter the location at the same time, so nobody gets ganged up on, right? So when you get there, you want to make sure all of you fly in together, just to make sure that nobody gets attacked and then they're the only one fighting. And it's always in an asteroid belt for some reason. So just, be prepared for asteroids. Next, you got to destroy the ship and grab the key. So make sure you call out your targets before you get out of this thing. When you're going around, make sure you call out your targets to avoid like friendly fire and all that. Make sure you only soft death the ships, because if it blows up too much, or the key actually might get stuck, or the data drive or whatever it is, it gets stuck and then you can't get the data key. Then you got to just restart the whole mission. So soft death the ships. I know we like to just blow things up, but you got to kind of control yourself a little bit in this one. When you get the key, immediately store it, because it can bug out if it's not in your inventory. So make sure you immediately store that key. So anywhere except the backpack though, because if you put it in the backpack, sometimes the backpack bugs out, which has nothing to do with the key, and then you lose the key anyway. So put it on your armor, put it on your person, like your local inventory, right? So you might actually need to take some leg armor or something, just to make sure you have a place to put this stuff. You don't need a full kit of armor though. So what else we got? So the last mission will have a hammerhead, so just be aware of that. So you go through the first 2, you get the key, you go drop it off. That last one though will have a hammerhead pop up, so just make sure you bring in the right ships to combat a hammerhead, right? So you bring the key, then you bring the key to the second location. So after you've beat all the ships and you grab the key, now you got to take it to another location. So it's going to be like an admin console or something, maybe like a cargo console. Everyone does not need to go with the person who has the key to go restock, right? Or to go turn it in. Make sure you go restock while this person is turning in the key, which might take them a while, and maybe it'll be quick, whatever, right? But you just make sure you guys go and start restocking while that's happening, so you don't lose anything. If you bug out with the key, it should already be in your inventory. So if you can just shift it to your local or vehicle inventory and relog, it should still be there as long as your crew didn't die. So this is another reason why I say you should do this with multiple people, because now it's giving you options where if a bug persists, you can log out, you can, self-immolate so that you end up back in the hospital, whatever it is. And then you don't have to worry about doing the whole mission over again, and restarting from the beginning. So yeah, that's pretty much all the tips I have for the second mission. Again, keeping these short. What tips do you have? Drop them in the comments below if you have any tips, or if I got anything wrong, just let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for spending your time with us. Peace.